Hey guys. Season 2, episode 3. Columbia.
Yes, finally.
Cousin Jill back
Columbia too.
Meow.
Newest member.
Dolores back. Thank God.
Jesus.
Meow.
We're like all together again.
Yeah,
I feel
this is a celebration.
Yes,
Everybody's here tonight.
The whole squad is here.
Squad.
Meow.
All right, let's get this going. So, fashion topics for tonight are...
Fendi.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. So Fendi is doing like a, I guess, a homage type of runway show to celebrate the late great Karl Lagerfeld. Yeah. So let me read real quick. So it says Fendi will stage a couture catwalk show in Rome on July 4th. Oh my God, I wish I could go. In homage to its late creative director Karl Lagerfeld, the company confirmed on Thursday.
So wait a minute. When you say
Go ahead.
couture show, is it going to be like, do you think it'll be something like all of his best looks?
That would be dope. I don't know if it's going to be like new shit. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be new shit.
Okay.
Maybe reinvented. That'd be cool. Like that'd be dope. I would love that.
That'd be so, oh, I wish I could go.
It
Fendi.
says that Fendi that him and
Meow.
where is it? Were the longest
House.
Yeah.
House and designer.
Exactly.
Brand to be. It was like 50 years.
Yeah, that's a long fuck. 54 years.
Karl and Fendi have been working together.
Wow. So I know they really mourned him.
I know.
Oh my God.
That's so sad.
Rest in peace, Karl Lagerfeld. He's a great one.
Rest in What?
That was. You mean to put claps? Don't boo.
Or
Don't boo Karl Lagerfeld.
That's supposed to be
Okay. We're gonna work on those.
Yeah, we're gonna work on it. My friend told me that we have to work on our sound effects.
I tell you, I found some good ones. I gotta give them to you.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So next is up next is Danny Glover and Adidas did a collection together. You know what? The commercial star Monique. I'm happy about that. Can we talk about that? So he does he did a collection with Adidas, and he did a commercial. What? Oh, sorry. It is on. Is this thing on?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So anyway, he did a commercial or whatever, like a video, whatever it is, a commercial for his collection with Adidas.
A promo.
Promo, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like a few videos, and it's Monique is in the videos, and it's very artsy. I don't really know what it means. You gotta watch it for yourself. It's on YouTube.
Where you have your own interpretation.
Exactly.
Of the art.
But I'm just happy that someone is giving Monique a chance because I really feel like she was like really blackballed on some bullshit. And that was some bullshit.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
It was some bullshit, and she didn't deserve that. So I'm happy to see that she's working again, and that someone gave her a chance to put, to remind us that Monique is funny and that she's fire.
He was working with Steve Harvey, where he apologized.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I feel like that apology was a little ass backwards. I ain't gonna hold you.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like it was kind of not ass backwards, but what's the word I'm looking for? An apology, but not really an apology. Like basically saying that you should have played the game. Like almost putting her at fault.
That she didn't play the game with
Right.
him.
And it shouldn't be like that because
It shouldn't be like that, but then that's his truth. He's like, that's the space that I was in at that time, and I could not protect you and also build my brand and what I had going on.
I mean, I guess it's honest.
So you made your decision that based on your life, and I had to make mine, what was best for me in my life.
Yeah, I guess.
It's messed up.
Yeah, that's true. It's messed up, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. And didn't Danny Glover do a Rihanna's video?
Oh yeah, they did like some
Rihanna's video.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, Rihanna's video. It's like a short. It's 54 minutes. I watched it earlier today.
Okay.
Called Guava Island. He directed it, wrote it. He's singing in it or whatever. She's He played herself on that part, but whatever. She's in it.
That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Hence why it's her video.
Basically.
There you
But
go.
yeah, you gotta watch it. It's really cute.
Okay.
It's really cute. Danica he's on one.
Yeah.
He is in his bag right now.
I love it. And you can watch it on Amazon, right?
Oh yeah. And I'm a Prime member, so I was watching it today.
Nice. my JetBlue points. I got it.
Yo, Amazon is not playing. I wish I could go back in time
You
and
could
fucking
get
invest in
miles.
Amazon.
If you're on
Amazon is connecting themselves to everything: music, movies, obviously shopping.
everything.
They want to be everything and everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I bow down.
I have to
Amazon, I'm with you.
figure out how much miles I have on Amazon. So
Getting honored.
I love J-Lo.
I love her clothes. I love her wardrobe.
Well, that's why she's being honored
Exactly.
at the CFDA award.
Yeah,
For her.
that's you know what, she deserves that.
Yeah.
She deserves that. One thing I gotta say about J-Lo, I respect the fact that she is. I'm not trying to diss her. I think she's amazing. But what I'm saying is that she has taken what she's got, and made it like amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's that putting with chicken on the old grease or some shit? Listen, she was a backup dancer on that fucking show, and now
In
she's
Living
like
Color.
acclaimed actress, movie actress. She's an okay singer. She's gotten better. She got a thing at Las Vegas. That's a lot.
A show.
Yeah, I forgot what they call it. It's not like one show. It's like a thing where you're basically like booked to do shows
What is that
nightly
called?
for a long time. I forgot, but she had one.
Ew.
Celine Dion had one. It's something that for like
Residence?
singers. Yeah, a residency. She had a residency at Las Vegas. So she's dope.
She's a performer.
Exactly.
and she's a good performer.
I want her manager. I'm looking for him. Please come manage us. Please. Please. But anyway.
And she has
A great dresser.
a great dresser, and
Yeah.
she's being awarded. For
Yeah,
it.
and she got some dope shit. So she's also she's gonna be alongside one of the other winners. No, not one, but a few of the other winners that have been awarded is
Will be
like
there.
Pharrell, Rihanna.
Ew.
Alongside those greats, that's something that's dope as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, time for our hot topics. Fashion was kind of dry. This
Disrespectful.
it was a little dry. I'm not gonna
I
hold
mean,
you.
I liked everything we talked about, and it's Bridal Week. But I'm gonna let y'all rock. Let's go to hot topics.
You want to talk about?
Bridal Week for brides.
Oh,
Yeah, but let's go on. Let's move on.
yeah. Right. Hot topics time, and first we're gonna start with Wendy Williams.
That's gonna take up all our time.
No, God.
Ew.
No, Kalia's gonna keep us in check.
Okay.
So Wendy has finally filed for divorce.
Finally.
Now, as a divorcee,
You're a divorcee. That's crazy. That's insane. What?
as a divorcee, I don't like when people celebrate divorces.
Okay.
So I always feel away. Like, remember the episode of Housewives Atlanta where Kendra threw Phaedra
a divorce
and
party.
Phaedra was so upset.
Yeah.
And I think Phaedra was okay with it at first, and then when she walked in, she was like, "Nah, I'm not with it."
Yeah, I think a lot to do with it being from Kenya also, but yeah.
That too, but like,
Yeah, but no, I agree with what she said. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm
Yeah.
not celebrating this. It's a failure,
failure.
in my eyes, which
So-
I agree.
And you know, we try to make light of serious situations to, you know, make yourself try to feel a little better. But so I don't want to celebrate her marriage being over, even though it needed to happen.
But that's the thing about it. I think that, you know, when you're in it, it's probably hard for you to accept that this is the situation. But at the end of the day, what they're really celebrating is you got out of something that's fucked up. And it
Yeah.
makes sense to you because, like, you were in it. And you're not going to see it the same. But people from the outside who are seeing it are like, bitch, you need to run for the hills.
Honey, you need to throw a parade.
Yeah, so.
But I get it.
But yeah, I get it too. That you know,
Yeah.
it seems like a failure from the person that's in the wedding.
Yeah,
Or in the marriage. Yeah.
It's a failure in that aspect. So what do you think? We were talking earlier about what do you think her final straw was?
Listen, I was saying what took so long because, like I said, they've been talking about this mistress with the baby for a few months now.
But remember, she's always acknowledged that she's been in an open relationship. They have an open marriage.
Right.
So that's
open
why,
relationship is different from you having a whole relationship. I think to me, I mean, I don't know. I've never been, I never will be. But I would assume an open relationship is where, you know, you can fuck footloose and fancy free. But this is a whole relationship. And a baby.
Oh, so you're not supposed to fall in love.
Right.
And you're not supposed to slip it in raw.
At all.
Oh, so you fucking two people raw.
And I think that was
didn't
one of
put
her
that much
things,
thought
too.
into it.
The first thing she said was, I mean, from what I understand, what the disclaimer was, as long as you don't embarrass me or there's no baby involved. And he did both of those things. So it was time to go.
Yes, because you know, sex nice, but the ears tingle. Make a guy like flowers.
Die off like
Die
flowers.
out like flowers. Joyride, August 16th.
What? Yo, this bitch is talking about her birthday plans. Moving on.
No, but you don't know. You don't know who that person's sleeping with. I used to deal with this guy, right? And I said to him one time, you don't know who she's sleeping with. And she don't know who she's sleeping with. So it's like,
who is this girl?
No, meaning in the sense of it's almost like a 6 degree of separation.
It is though. People didn't take that into account.
And they don't.
Especially raw dog.
Honey.
I mean, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Sex does feel trash with condoms. I get it.
I
get it.
It
But
feels
you know,
real
if
nice.
you're gonna do
you
that,
ever make him like
be
rub
adults,
it, look a
go
bit?
to the clinic together.
That's too much time.
I did it with my ex. He was very grown up.
In the heat of the moment.
Was real grown up.
In the heat, it was really grown up.
You know what I'm saying? I respect
I've
him for
done
that.
it too, but
yeah.
in the heat of the moment, like you never had like a little, all right, just rub it, and you rub it.
What are you doing? Why are you putting it on my mouth?
This is the pussy. This is the pussy.
Oh, definitely get that shit the fuck out of here. No.
Marie eats pussy.
That's disgusting. I don't like my own pussy.
My pussy is amazing.
Yeah, okay.
One time
I'll take your word for it.
I was watching it with her.
Anyway, so Wendy Williams is divorcing her husband. And we're all saying it's about time, girl.
Yes, thank
Yeah, it's
you.
about time.
And she'll
But
see.
no, you were saying that what was the last straw. So this is what we hear, the sequence of events is.
Yes.
She had the baby, and then apparently, according to TMZ, like she was driving around some Ferrari or some shit. Everyone was assuming that was a push gift. Now that's the extra straw, nigga. A word? A word? That's what we doing?
That's my ultimate. You giving a bitch
No, I know that's your
money?
shit. Yeah, I know that's your shit.
Ooh,
That's worse than
that
giving away the
is-
dick.
That's worse than giving away the dick. I'd rather
Giving
you
away
go
the-
fuck a bitch than give a bitch $1. All right, at least
And
you.
that's probably more than $1.
I'd rather you fuck a bitch than get more than $1.
It's not confirmed. I don't know the whole story, but what I'm understanding is that she had a baby. He bought her the car as a push gift. Then the car got repoed
Yeah.
the following day because probably Wendy found out about it. I
Of
was
course.
like, nigga, are you wildin'? Then he gave a public apology. Then she fired him. Boss moves. Boss. That's Wendy. It took you a while to get there.
It always
But we are rallying behind you, boo-boo.
It always takes us a little while to
It's
get
so
it together.
true. It's so true.
But you know, once we get it together,
Like, I can see the conversations, because, you know, girls, when they're in love, oh, my God, we're so fucking stupid. Like, babe, she probably put a hole in the condom. I didn't want to get her pregnant, and she didn't tell me she was pregnant. And then, you know, she told me it was this other niggas, and then, you know, we did a DNA, and then I found out it was mine. I didn't know it was mine.
yeah. So that probably got him through the first 8 months.
Exactly. Then the
That
push gift,
lie.
she was like, okay, but so then,
Why are you fucking
Why you buying
gifting
her
this
a gift
fucking
then? And that was probably what, you know,
AIDS baby?
yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? Like,
Stop
that goes
it.
in.
Stop.
All right.
There's a cure for AIDS now, you know.
No, that's exciting.
Clap for that.
Guess the government couldn't hold it back any longer. That's not funny. Why do you laugh?
Because there's a cure now.
Okay, cool. All right, Wendy. So us here at Fashion and Fuck Boys.
We fuck with you heavy.
We fuck with you heavy,
Yes.
and let's celebrate you getting rid of your fuck boy.
Yes, yes.
She got rid of
You don't say what you want to, we'll celebrate you getting rid of your fuck. His name matches. Not even, because I like Kodak and I like black, so it doesn't work.
What do you mean?
I was going to say it matches personality, but it doesn't, because I like Kodak and they make good cameras.
that's
and
true.
I like black because I like black and I like black people and I'm black. So it doesn't count either.
Are you black? Your daddy.
And I like to shut the fuck up. Listen, you know in this world, you are what you look like.
That's true.
So.
You gotta go with your features.
Exactly.
And them hips.
And this nose and these hips cannot deny my blackness. All right? I love me on my blackness.
I think his attitude.
He's disgusting. He's a creature.
Because of his attitude.
I guess.
And
Okay.
no, because of his attitude, because you know your personality makes you, and because trolling is what's so popular now, I think that maybe he might be a nice person.
I don't know about that. He seems very ignorant, and you know what? It's a lot to lead up to this. All right, let's first of all, why are we talking about Kodak Black? Let me just spiral.
Sorry, right.
So Kodak Black made some type of disrespectful remarks about Lauren London,
He said
Nipsey
that he would date
Hussle's
her.
wife or fiance.
Yes.
Said something about, you know, after she's finished grieving, you know, what's up, or some shit like that.
Yeah, he would give her a year, and then
and then
would
he gonna go
shoot
step
his
to her or
shot.
whatever. First of all, my nigga, you ain't even in the caliber, okay? You can't get me. And you got money. So you ain't definitely getting no Lauren London. That's first of all. Get out your feelings. You're delusional. But that's one.
But that's the trolling. So he basically took a popular topic and
he said the same thing about what's her name? The dyke rapper that I kind of have a little crush on.
Lil Mo. I mean,
Lil Mo. She's a singer and not a rapper, and she's not gay.
Young M.A.
Young M.A. Young M.A. sometimes be like, yo, Young M.A. could get it. She got some very aggressive and very sexy vibes.
I'll never forget when I realized it was a girl rapping.
I would forget. I mean, listen. I was thinking, just like the mechanics of it, because like she doesn't have a penis. I don't know how that would work because I don't want a vagina.
Remember, it's like girls that it's like lesbians that like dykes. That's what I'm saying, because she doesn't have a vagina, but she gives you male energy. No, what I'm saying is I'm talking about when me and her get together. I'm trying to figure out how the sex is gonna work. She doesn't have a penis. Ouch! I told you, Marie. I knew it.
I hate you. Anyway,
scissor me, young boss. Scissor me.
You're disgusting. Anyway, it's Young M.A. Get the fuck out of here.
So what the M.A. stand for? It's Young Ma. It's not Young Ma.
Anyway, so he had said something like he was trying to get with her or some shit. He was trying to shoot a shot at Young M.A. too, and she was like, "No, weirdo. I don't like get out of here." And then he kept pressing the situation, and then on top of that, I think isn't he like on I think he's not in jail right now, but I think he got accused of some type of sexual battery with somebody else.
Yeah, but that's still pending.
So, but now my thing is but check the pattern though. You know what I'm saying? You aggressively come after this dyke bitch that obviously don't want no parts of you. Mm-hmm. You pouncing on this fucking woman that's mourning over her husband.
That's what I'm saying. That's right. That's what trolling, my boy.
You be so hyped when you learn a new thing.
I'm
gonna let you go. Go ahead. What's trolling? Tell me.
I don't know.
I know. So go ahead. Tell me. Since you just learned now.
Because of the R. Kelly situation, he was doing it, and because it's my friend, Pow TV, so I hit him up like, all right, there has to be a method to what you're doing because I'm about to Facebook argue with you.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's called trolling, and trolling is when you basically force topics. Like you're basically gonna go against
against the grain purposely to incite conversation.
Yeah, and to activate attention.
Right.
And that's what I feel like Kodak Black is doing. He's trolling.
Okay, I mean I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is not the pattern of his trolling, the pattern of the person that he is. You actually are some type of sexual deviance is my theory. Because you already on trial, about to be.
You know what's so funny? I just got a vision.
You going after Young M.A. You going after. No, because I want to get.
He got arrested for gun and weed.
So he's a criminal.
He's a criminal. I just got a vision, like, you be late night in your room sleeping, and then you wake up, and he's like, hi.
He's scary. He would be scary.
But yeah, he's a bit much. Oh man! All right, what's next? I'm over him. I don't even want to talk about.
Right? He's in a topic worthy of continuing.
I know, right?
He's a fucked up individual. But I did want to say that I feel like people are like rallying behind him, going after Lauren London. Like T.I. banned him from. He took him out of his Trap House Museum. He Snoop Dogg said he's banned from L.A. Like this is going really hard. But what I wanted to bring up is the fact that they're going hard not because of Lauren. They're going hard because of Nipsey.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say how fucked up it is that niggas still don't care about bitches. Because when he was going at Young M.A.,
nobody said nothing.
Nobody said shit.
And now everybody's so offended.
Like, oh my God, how could you do that? How could you say that?
Yeah, because
you know
now
it's just like, it's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Okay.
That was not Cardi.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to say that I think it's fucked up, and in this day, and it just basically it underlines or it points out or circles with a big red marker the fact that niggas will still rally behind niggas before they rally behind bitches.
And what's fucked up about that is that women don't do that.
Exactly. We don't do that. So it's like, if you're not gonna do it, you know they ain't gonna do it. So what the fuck, ladies? Come on.
Let's get it together.
For real.
Then, Lord Jesus, take the wheel now. G Herbo?
His name is G Herbo.
Wimsing.
I don't even know.
Well,
Only reason why I know about G Herbo is because of his cute little baby. His baby mother.
Which one?
His cute little fat baby. He's so cute. I'll show you a picture.
So G Herbo assaulted his baby mother.
Yeah, the same girl.
Same girl. He hit her and got arrested for it.
I didn't even see that. When did that happen? Today?
I think so.
That's crazy.
It came out today. It came out today that happened. And
isn't he dating Fabulous's stepdaughter?
But
Emily's daughter? How
you have a baby mother then? I mean, I'm sorry.
You know these niggas move fast. I didn't know they broke up until I saw him on some shit with Tiana at like a prom or some shit. I don't know.
So is he dating her or did he just take her to the prom?
No, he's dating her. Like they're an item.
Well, I don't understand with us women. At any point, do we ask a guy, okay, you have a 6-month-old baby?
I always say the same thing.
Where is the mother?
But you know what? First of all, you know in this day and time, fuck girls are on the prowl.
It's true.
They don't give a fuck about nothing that's happening. Oh, your baby's
fuck
one
nigga, give a fuck
old.
about a nigga.
That's nice.
Something.
You single though, right? That's what you said. Okay. No
That's
need to
what
check
I'm saying.
in. I don't know.
You
Listen.
have a 1-year-old. How you have a 1-year-old? Oh.
So fucking cute. Yeah, so go ahead.
So how you have a 1-year-old? Where's the mother? What happened? Why did you guys break up? Oh, she crazy. What made her crazy?
Who made her go crazy? Exactly.
When a nigga said, oh,
that's
she's
the question.
Crazy, was she crazy when you met her? Or did you make her? Oh my God, he put her in the hospital.
Yeah, baby mother's cute too. I forgot her name, but she's adorable.
What made her crazy? Did you make her crazy?
Probably.
And then why do you?
Still that baby.
That's a cute baby.
Ari, that's her name.
That's
Ari.
the baby name?
No, Ari's her name. She's adorable.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know
so sad.
Yeah, so I don't know why he hit her. I don't know any details. Do we know anything, Kalia?
Do we know?
Okay, so I think we just wanted to bring up the fact that he's a fuckboy because he put his hands on a woman. That's first of all, and the mother of your kid. I don't know. I don't care what she did.
Doesn't matter what she
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not with women putting their hands on niggas either.
That's true.
But it's irrelevant.
Carrie.
Because men are stronger than women by nature.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're supposed to walk away.
Walk away.
That's it.
Run away. Call the police on her.
Yeah, lock that bitch up. She crazy.
Right. Don't put your hands on her. Like, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. But it's interesting that, you know, he's obviously somebody that puts his hands on women, and he's dating Fabulous's stepdaughter. I wonder what she has to say about that.
No, she's going to stay with him and stand by her man.
Where'd she pick up that mentality?
She crazy. She crazy.
Anyway. No judgment. We're just making a point.
Yeah, that, you know, habits.
Yeah.
You
and
do
you
what you see.
And you have to concern yourself with things that happen in your household and them trickling down to your children.
And the energy that you put out in front of your kids.
They see everything.
And
it affects them. You don't figure it out. So sometimes you got to be brave or be whatever, not just for yourself.
Yeah, for your kids.
For your kids. Yeah.
My favorite time of the year is here. Fuckboy time.
Fuckboy time.
Ew.
So we're gonna talk about two things today at Fuckboys. I'm gonna talk about a vacation that I had, and we're gonna talk about asking men for money.
I know you've been trying to talk about that for a while.
I have,
but
right?
do your story, because it's a story time.
Story time.
Ew.
We haven't done a story time on you. Last time I did my story time.
That's true.
Do your story time.
All right.
I'm going to try to keep you.
Yeah, wean it in.
Yeah, because I know
Wean
you
it
can.
in.
All right.
Because, you know, I'm emotional.
I know. Okay.
I'm still
The strong points.
The strong points. Okay. So I'm going to talk about a time I got flued out.
She got flued out, y'all.
I got flued out. So I was mad hype.
Of course.
Who don't get hype for being flued out?
Hello.
I got flued out. So now.
This is a week after, or 2 weeks after we left Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I met a money man.
In Jamaica.
In Jamaica. I got flued out the following week. Like the day. He was
Maybe
like,
yeah.
because he was like, when do you want to come?
Sidebar, I have a time boy with the flower pants.
I love him.
Where's he?
I love him so
I love
much.
him too.
I love you.
Okay. Sorry, Clea. Go ahead.
Sorry. So, weren't you supposed to be weaning me in?
I know. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about Jamaica.
So, I get flued out. I get there now, right? So, I'm like, okay, what's the plan? So we go back to his place, and my fault, I slept. I was tired. You know, it was a whole week. We had went away, then we just came back. So I was exhausted. So I literally slept the whole day when I first got there, right?
Tell him about, that he was very respectful. He gave you your own room.
Yeah, I had my own room.
No expectations.
He had no expectations of me, which was great.
Yeah.
Very surprising, because, I thought I would have to,
you
work. I thought I was going to have to work.
That flew out.
I thought I would have to
flew
work
out ain't
for the
free,
ticket.
But go ahead.
And I was well prepared to do that, I was well prepared. But he gave me my own room and my own space, my own bathroom, my own quarters.
Very cool.
In his place. So that was cool. So I get there and I sleep the whole day. He lets me sleep too. Okay. So that's perfect. So at night now, he said, do you want to come with me? I'm going to go play dominoes.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, cool. We could do that.
Right.
Sounds like fun. I'm going to ignore that you didn't make any plans for me yet. But
whatever.
You know what? We were supposed to drive out to the country.
You're on his turf. He said, come play dominoes. You're going to play dominoes.
I go play dominoes.
Go ahead.
So we go to the domino game now, and it's him and all them big man friend them, right? And they sit down at the table now, and they pull out their guns.
Yeah.
And put it on the table.
Don't bang.
Sorry. And they put their guns on the table. So I'm like, yeah.
Big man games. So go ahead.
These are killers.
Yes.
Oh, I love killers.
In your element.
I'm in my element. I'm home. Right? So they start playing the game. So one of the friends.
Very serious business in
very
Jamaica,
serious.
Dominoes.
Very serious.
Okay.
So one of the friends now is on me. Mad inappropriate jokes. He's just doing the most.
Right.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to roll with it. Everything he said. He's like, oh, out of all the women he brought here, well, I'm to the girl from last week. I was like, I was the girl last week, because I was actually in that sense.
Right.
But whatever. So I'm dodging the jokes.
But being friendly with his friends. Not on feeding into the bullshit. Just like being friendly with his friends.
So,
thinking that's going to make an impression on him as well.
Hello. So 3 hours into this damn game.
3 hours.
I said, okay, let me go and do something else. So I go next door. I get one of the helpers to come with me. And I bought a drink.
Right.
So the helper, I'm about to pay with my U.S. money, and the helper says to me, no, I'll pay with my Jamaican money and then get the money back from the boss.
Right. The boss is the flute out.
The flute out. That's the boss. I said, oh, perfect.
Right. So you don't want to spend any money anyway.
I don't want to spend money anyways. First of all, I was reaching into my purse mad slow. Mad slow. Exactly. So when he said that, I was like, okay, great.
Right.
I brought money back and got the drink, and then we go back.
Right.
So now I walk in, and they're there. So he's sitting down, and I go up to him. I'm like, babe, I need $1,000.
$1,000 is 10 US?
Yeah, 10 US. I need $1,000. So the friend now that's on me jokes about it, like, yes, give her the money. And he reaches over to his pile of money and tries to grab it, and then they have a little tiff, but it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
But he doesn't give it to me.
Right.
So I go and sit down now. I'm like, okay, maybe at the end of the game.
Right. Maybe he finished his hand.
Yeah. And then he'll just hand me the money, no problem. He never gives me the money. Right? So then about 5 hours into the game.
5 hours now?
5 hours.
Wow.
I'm dozing. I'm like trying not to doze off. I'm like, yo, I'm ready. He said, all right. Then they would start wrapping up, and another hour go by. I'm probably exaggerating.
That was a wrap up? Okay.
That was a wrap up.
Okay.
And then he goes, all right. Then they finally leave. So when we leave now, I ask him again. He brushes me off. I end up giving the same 10 US to the guy. I pay the guy the money. We get into the car now.
He was mad?
Bitch.
He gave you the business?
Ah, you fucking embarrassed me. I think big man. I have asked the money from them friend them. Right? And he's going crazy.
What?
So I'm like, oh my God. Jesus, if you get me out of this, I ain't doing this shit no more. No more.
I ain't never getting flew out again.
I ain't never getting flew out again. Right? He go, and I'm like, I'm trying to be calm.
He on his turf in Jamaica.
I'm on his turf in Jamaica. So I'm like, when you did this, you made me feel like that.
Right.
And no, I didn't want to. That's the tone.
Yeah,
I'm not matching him.
Of course.
Fine. So we get to the house now. He storms in the house, goes in his room, slams the door. I go in my room, I ain't slammed the door.
Exactly.
I closed it quiet. I ain't slammed my door, right? So the next morning now, we were supposed to go to the country. We were supposed to go to Ochi and do activities, right?
Yeah.
I was supposed to braid my hair. I had everything lined up.
Take you to the beach.
Take me to the beach.
Right.
I was going to do everything, right?
Because he made plans for that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, it's boom, 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 boom on my door. So I jump up.
Right.
And I'm like, he's like, hello, miss. You ready? Miss. You ready to go? I'm ready to go now. And then he storms off, right? So when he storms off, I lay back down. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere.
That's right.
This thing crazy.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Still mad fucking hours later.
About $10.
Thank you. So he comes back and he does it again. Boom, 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 boom. Miss, but tell him I'm ready. So I'm like, once again, same tone. I said, you ain't killing me out here.
I'm not gonna go.
Do you mind? I said, do you mind if I stay? I don't want to come. Mm-hmm. He said, well, then what are you going to do? And I was like, I'm going to work. And I looked at my computer on the bed. I was like, I'm going to work.
Right.
He said, oh, all right. And then he storms out. He leaves the house like 3 minutes later.
Well, he wasn't waiting for you anyway.
He wasn't waiting for me.
Yeah.
And that's why he waited so long to come and wake me up.
Yeah.
So fine. The whole day goes by. I luxuriate. I go to the bar, go get something to eat, because I know Jamaica. And that was another thing, too. I didn't want to go cross country where I don't know. Yeah, here, I'm by my house, and, you know the settings where I was there. Yeah. So fine. So I have the whole day now. So I go back now. I think he texted me like around midnight that he was home. So I go back home now, and the security is a gated community. So the security guard there now, he's like, I said I'm in 3D, whatever. So he goes, no, ma'am, I have to call him. That is a funny man, and I don't want to mess with him.
Even he know he a funny nigga.
So the security, the nigga comes out on his terrace, looks down on me, waves to the security to let me in, walks back into his place, and closes his door. So I walk in.
So he was obviously upset.
He was upset.
Okay.
So fine. He's still upset now. It's fucking almost 48 hours later.
Right.
So now the next day now, the next morning, he walks into my room and hands me a homemade fruit juice. He don't say shit to me. No. Actually, prior to that, he said good morning. I said good morning to him because I was like, you know what? It's my last day.
This is a horrible flew out.
Son.
2 days of just anger, but go ahead.
Thank you. So I was like, all right, it's my last day. I'm going to be nice.
Yeah.
So, or the nigga that I met
at the bar,
was boxer and loyal.
Back up.
I'm going to leave and go there, right? So he comes in the room. I said good morning. He don't say nothing to me. He comes in the room now, like 30 minutes after that, and he hands me the fruit juice. So I'm like, I am not drinking this shit. Fuck out of here.
Right.
Fuck you.
Thank you.
Not me. So I put it to the side. Then he comes back in 10 minutes later and he hands me breakfast. I put that shit to the side too.
That's right.
Shit. So, but I said, you know what, Chantel? Take it up. Go pour it out quietly. Because maybe this is the olive.
On eggshells.
Maybe this is the olive branch he's trying to extend.
True. That's a good point.
So let me not make him get mad again.
Exactly.
That's not like an abuse victim, domestic violence.
Yeah, but
victim,
you on his turf. You got to play.
I'm on his
play
turf.
Smart.
Right. So I go now. I pour out the juice quietly because I didn't drink that shit, and I covered the food.
Yeah.
Right. Because I don't want to waste food. So I covered the food. So then he comes in the room. Same thing. Boom, 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 boom. Ma'am, who locked the bathroom door? So I'm like, I don't know. It was three bathrooms. So there's a bathroom in the hallway. So I don't know. I didn't use that bathroom.
Right.
Well, somebody locked it, and I have to call a locksmith now. And I'm like, well, I didn't lock it. Come. Let me show you. Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Very aggressive.
Son. So
put a bathroom lock on him.
So I get up now, and he like flings the hang, and he shows me that the door is locked. And in my head, I'm like, fuck, I did lock it.
Right, but now you like too invested.
I'm too into it.
So you can't really backtrack now.
I can't backtrack that I'm the one that locked it, right? He said, well, I'm going to have to call a locksmith. I said, okay, call your locksmith. He was like, and you're going to pay for it. I said, you know what? No problem. No problem, sir. I will pay for the fucking locksmith, right? So I turn around, and my eyes fill with water now.
Of course.
Because I'm like over it.
Right.
I'm over it at this point.
This fucking beast.
Son. So now I turn my back to him like this, and I about to walk back into my room.
Right.
And he gives me a bear hug and
back.
picks me up.
I'd be like, you gonna kill me? Is this where it happens?
Right? Is this it?
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't tell Kadar I love him.
I know. What's Marie going to do without me?
Thank you. Exactly.
And he starts laughing.
This motherfucker was crazy.
He starts laughing. He's like, oh, God, man, I'm just joking with you. And he puts me down.
Okay.
And then he's like trying to joke off the situation. And I was still in that mode of the
course,
2 days of arguing.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Once again, I said, let me be nice and just finish off the day because I done already try to change my ticket to leave early.
Yeah.
Son, I did all of that and it wasn't working. So I was like, I got a couple more hours. Let me just make the best of it.
Right.
So I say to him, can we go and do something on the last day here?
Yeah.
So he takes me to, he's like, oh, I'm watching a cricket game. You have to wait.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
This nigga's the worst host ever.
Ever. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll wait. So we go to the mineral bath like around 5 o'clock. We get there, it's closed, right? Of course. His woman calls him on the way after the mineral bath.
His woman.
He has a woman.
He has a woman. Okay, now the story's getting juicy.
So he's there talking to her like, mind you, he described it as like somebody that lives in the States.
Yeah. So he doesn't really speak to her or see her often, right?
So he there talking to her, and he's like, "Oh yes, baby," and she's like, "Oh God, baby, you're so handsome," and she's like, and he lit up when she called.
Whole different attitude,
whole different attitude, a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
Right when she called. So he hangs up now, and I'm like, "Listen, I'm not into the next woman thing.
Right. I'm
not into people, man. I don't want nobody, man.
Right.
And if I'm here, I'm not into you having a full-fledged conversation.
At least
like
have enough
that.
respect to,
cut it short.
I'll call you back or,
Something.
cut it short.
So he was like, so you're telling me you don't want to talk to my woman? Nigga, where did this woman come from? A. And yes, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
He was like, no.
Whoa, okay.
So we can do business and we can be friends.
We can do business?
Yeah, we can just do business.
Oh, okay.
And we can just be friends. But I'm not going to not talk to my woman.
Tell him Fashion and Footboys need an investor.
We do need an investor. I should have said
But
that,
anyway,
right?
go
I know,
ahead.
right? So it's so crazy how men set their standards and they
stand by them.
Stand by them, but we're so willing to
bend
and edit and break for whatever it is they want because we're so scared. Oh, what if he doesn't like me? What if he doesn't come back? What if he doesn't call me? We're so concerned about their feelings.
And they not concerned about ours. Clearly
not concerned about our feelings.
Wow.
So I said, okay, that's fine. We could just be friends. Because at this point, nigga, I'm 6
I know you
hours away from
6 hours over it.
So, and you know, Daddy have a saying: when you're hand in the lion mouth, you have to back it out slow.
Exactly.
So I was backing it out slow.
That's
Nigga,
right.
I'm going home. Anywho, so we drive up now.
So that was your out, really?
That was my out.
Yeah.
So we drive up now to his friends. He was like, "Oh, I have a friend up the road." So we drive to the friends. I don't even know how he did it so fast, but he reaches under his seat and pulls out a gun and points it at the crowd. Sorry.
Thank you, please.
So I'm like, oh shit.
Is this it? He had 2 death scares in 24 hours.
Right? And say, hey, yo, pussy, you know, see me, I call you. And the guy look at him, and then the whole crowd bust out laughing, and he bust out laughing too. It was a joke. Who the fuck? It was a fucking joke.
Oh, because he used to be a cop, right?
Yeah, big in the defense force or whatever.
Right.
So they all start busting out laughing, and I'm like, oh.
And you're the only one standing there, panties wet from pee.
Hoping it didn't go through my dress, because I almost pissed myself.
God.
So we hang out with them. So now we get back home now, or we're on our way back home, and he's like, oh yeah, your mother said she want patties. We have to get your mother patties. He's also concerned.
With who?
My mother.
Oh God.
Wanting patties. I don't know what that was about.
What do you sweet to mommy?
You know fucking Jamaicans.
She be putting herself in.
You know fucking Jamaicans don't miss a moment to beg.
All right, that's true. All right, so I guess the moral of the story is
don't get flued up. Don't get flued out.
Oh my God, I can't.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
So that's my flued out.
That's a good story.
That's my flued out.
I mean, I guess it's a couple of lessons. Is that one, get to know the person before you get flued out, so you know what the fuck you're dealing with.
A.
B, niggas set standards and stick to it. So should we.
A. B. C. Always have your vex money.
Always have your fuck you money.
Always have your fuck you money.
Oh my God, please.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And that's how I know I was mad, because I forgot to ask for my money back. I didn't even ask him for, son, I couldn't get out the
You was on fucking in what's it called? Survival mode.
Son.
Get your shit and get the fuck up out of there.
Fuck up out of there. But yeah, so that was C in the lessons learned of that.
That was a good story time.
Never again. Never again. I'm good.
And you never not have a good time when you go to Jamaica.
Never.
That's your go-to.
That never not. I mean, I had a good time that one day on my own.
Okay.
But otherwise from that, I never not have a good time. I think it was crazy. Never again.
Can I say that I think a part of the reason why he was so beastie is because he felt guilty?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. He
A
felt
lot
guilty
of times, we wonder why niggas is not doing what we want them to do. And it's because they actually have a conscience.
They have a girl.
And I think, and they have a girl, and they have someone that they're dedicated to. And honestly, if they like you, they're going to stay away from you.
Yeah.
And
depending on how invested they are in the relationship.
Yeah, in the relationship.
I agree.
Because I asked him, I said, would your girlfriend be surprised that you're cheating on her? And he was like, yes, because I don't do this.
See?
He said, I don't go nowhere. I just play my dominoes. And actually, when he said that, he said, and that's why I was so upset when you said you were ready. And he said, it reminded me about my girl because she would have just caught a corner and went to sleep. She would not have bothered me.
Yeah, see?
And you did.
And catch a sleep?
Catch a corner. Yeah, catch a sleep. And she would not have bothered. And he basically said it like, yeah, he loved his girl. He loves his girl. And that's why. So once I got there, it was like, nah, I can't do this. I kind of feel like he regretted it once I got there.
Okay.
So, weirdly enough, it was kind of sweet, I guess, to the girlfriend. It would be. I don't know.
I mean, I guess. I know if I find out my nigga flued some bitch out.
Yeah, hello.
Sex or not, it's going to be a fucking problem.
It's true. But he really, I think that's what makes the most sense to me. Is that he loved his girlfriend.
Yeah. I mean,
and
it makes sense. It sounds right. Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. So
because
sometimes
all that extra attitude, it couldn't be over no fucking $10.
Yeah, at all.
That sounds nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the moral of the story. And then us as women sometimes have to stop pushing. Like if he's not reciprocating and if he's not giving you the energy that you want, you shouldn't have fucked him so quick. If it is a fuck situation.
Now that is definitely a lesson to learn. Don't be pushing niggas.
Don't push them.
Get some pride.
Let a man is the pursuer.
To chase, exactly.
Make him chase you. Let him work for you. Let him do all the work. Do not be scared to ask. Because wouldn't you rather fucking ask for $500 and he tell you no, and then you be like, you know what? That's why I'm not gonna fuck you. Now you got a good reason not to fuck
exactly.
you. Before you fuck, you can't fuck first, ask second. You gotta fucking ask first.
Which brings us to
how to ask for money. Next topic.
Let's get it.
How to ask for money. So now I recently realized, because I'm usually really tough on my friends and family.
Okay.
I admit that.
I'm glad.
I'm sorry, ladies.
I'm not the one to bring it up.
I'm sorry, ladies.
Because of the way you're attacking me. So
everybody's here in unison, like.
So go ahead, now I'm saying.
So I know I must apologize to you guys if I've been a little aggressive when you want to give away your front without proper financial compensation. I apologize to you guys.
Okay.
But it's not genuine.
I fake sorry. I'm saying fake sorry.
Fake sorry, but I understand a little bit.
Okay.
So
because are you getting a heart in your old age? Is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
Why are you looking down like you're trying to find it? It's growing.
So
like the Grinch?
What's happening? I
felt
that way. I was like,
and he had a heart?
Because that's what happened. I liked this guy, and I wanted to ask him for money.
And you was apprehensive?
I was apprehensive, and I was like, oh.
Welcome to being a girl.
What is that?
Yeah. When you like somebody, it's a little harder.
Oh my gosh. You guys must be exhausted. You guys must be.
So listen, school us. We want to know. How?
To ask for money. So, okay, let's do an impromptu. Let's do like a mock, me and you.
Okay.
You're the guy, and I'm me, and we just met. You ready? You got to squeeze her right, too. She gets jealous. There you go. Well, now that we know you're into the rub-ins.
Anyway, get out of here. So go ahead.
So, this is how you ask for money. Y'all ready, ladies?
I'm a nigga.
You're the nigga. You gotta approach me.
Okay. Yeah, what's up?
Can I have some money?
Get away from me. Bitch. Boo. Boo, nigga. Boo.
No boo, man.
That's not gonna work. Get out of here. You got no plan.
No.
You got a plan.
you got to plan. You got to plan. You got to catch a vibe with the guy, right? When you first meet him. Now, the beauty of these millennials or these new age dating is that a man is going to ask you for sex within the first to third date, if you even make it to the third fucking date.
Right.
Or he's going to say something inappropriate. Oh my God, it's my most favorite time.
Or send a dick pic.
I don't get dick pics.
I have a dick pic folder.
In my life, I haven't gotten 5 dick pics.
Wow.
I don't get dick pics and I don't get approached a lot.
Okay.
But when I do, so one of the things is, so when he does say something inappropriate, that's the time to ask for money.
Okay.
So if he asks you for sex, you ask for money. Then he's going to be offended.
I don't think guys really ask for sex per se.
They don't. They say, are you a freak? Can I have some money? That's when you ask for money. When they say anything,
just like that,
anything inappropriate,
but not even in a charming way or like
how?
a way. I'm asking you.
I'm saying, how is that charming? If it's
no, what I'm saying
premature.
is like it's just gonna be. So if a guy says, "Are you a freak?" Which I mean, let's be logical. If I'm dating a guy and I feel like you know, we're catching a vibe, the "Are you a freak" conversation is it really happening? Like, is this conversation, "Are you a freak?" or is it like, so what do you like? What do you like? Or so.
I don't even think it comes up.
I haven't had
It's
that
still,
question.
You see, that's the thing. You haven't had that "Are you a freak?" question, or someone just initiate, like, "What do you want to do? Come over to my place."
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill.
Okay.
Whenever they insinuate sex too early in the courtship situation. Now, of course, if it's mutual and we're both on the same page, I like you, you like me,
right,
that's going to happen naturally. It's almost like asking a girl, did she come? If you know when I come, if I came.
If you have to ask me, I didn't.
Exactly.
Right.
If you have to ask, then I didn't.
Yeah.
So if you're prematurely initiating sex into our courtship, then yeah, that means I can ask you for money now. You're letting me know it's okay to ask you for money.
Right.
So if you're going to be inappropriate, I can be inappropriate too. You're opening that floodgate.
Opening that door, yeah.
Yeah, you're opening that door. And sometimes guys will be like, cool. And they'll give it to you.
Well, this is not a if type of situation.
Sorry.
We want a resulting.
Well, a resulting situation
Yeah.
for me that has worked trial and true
Okay.
with asking for money is when a man initially becomes inappropriate too early in meeting me, and then I'll ask for money.
That's what you do.
So that's what I do.
Okay.
That's my go-to. I don't know about anybody else's go-to, but that's one of my.
That's one scenario. How do you ask a guy for money if you're in you're establishing a relationship? Like, let's go through the different phases of asking for money.
That's good. I was prepared for that. Oh, you was ready.
I'm ready for you. I want you to school the girls.
Meow.
Okay, like what's the scenario?
Okay, so let's say I've been dating this guy for like a month. We haven't had sex yet. We've made out a couple times, and
You need something.
my car got towed, and I need him to pay $800. How do I ask for that? And I like him, and he obviously likes me,
And he knows your car got towed,
and he knows my car got towed.
and he didn't offer.
Well, I haven't gotten there yet. Let's
Okay.
just say
He
this
knows
is the scenario.
That's the scenario.
And so he calls me now. Hey, babe. Oh, what's up? What you doing?
Babe, my car just got towed. It's $1,600.
Smart.
I have 8.
Look at that. And you wasn't even prepared. You're a fucking guru.
I have 8, and I just need $800 more. What can you do? Because sometimes he might not have the whole 8.
That's true.
And if you ask for a specific number, if you say, I need $800 and he don't have the 8, then you're not going to get the 4. You see what I'm saying?
True.
So you got to give him and say, what is it that you can do to help me? Please, I need it. And then he'll say, damn, babe, I don't got 8, I got 6. Okay, cool. Then I can call Kerry and I'll call Marie and see if they could give me $100 too. And I'm still waiting to hear back from Delora, and she would give me $52
When she get paid
when she
on
got
Friday.
paid on Friday. And I know Kalia got 60 on it. So, all right, babe, good. Give me the 600 and I'll make the rest.
Okay,
work.
that's good. That's good.
That's
good.
one way. And another thing too is if you're not on anything, if you have a business, if you're doing anything, any type of productivity, you should never be scared, period, to ask. But now that I understand, I don't want to see
Oh, yes. So,
insensitive.
because you want to talk, sorry to cut you off. You said you want to discuss the subject because you're in a scenario where you're trying to ask for allowance.
Yes.
So what's vent?
So I don't know. I feel like I've said all
What you can say?
what I could say, and He gives me money. So that's another thing too. That's another problem that I'm noticing that I have too, because my numbers and normal numbers is not the same.
Okay.
So it's not, because one time, like literally everybody that I've dated, probably because I fixed credit, I have everybody that I've dated social security information. Right. Every man that I've ever dated, I always have his credit card. He'll give me the credit card, right, and that'll be my credit card if I have.
So it's gonna be stingy.
Yeah. So and then remember my babysitter.
What?
My babysitter. Remember the one that said she's my babysitter?
Okay, go ahead.
She was like, oh, so you get his credit cards? And I was like, yeah, that's my norm. But my norm is not everybody else's norm. Right. So, like, even when I wanted to complain about how much money he had given me, at that point, he had given me $750 right, in a week. Mm-hmm. So, and it wasn't until our meeting last week where I was like, oh, shit, that's a lot. I even realized that with St. Lucia, with me complaining about him. Yeah. It's not that he didn't give me anything. He just didn't give me the numbers that I wanted. Right. So if I asked for 1,000, he'd give me 5. If I, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I wasn't getting it. And I think that is my personal problem. I'm not getting the amount.
You have a goal amount. Yeah. And you're not reaching that goal.
I'm not reaching my goal amount.
Upsetting you.
And that's what's upsetting me. Okay. And that the fact that we're usually, when you're not getting the goal amount, you could be like, yo, I don't want this, I don't want that. Right. And leave it.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
And I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
you gotta be nice. So it's like, okay, what's the next secondary emotional response if it's not anger? I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah, like how does this work when he's not giving you the money?
I don't know.
How do you love when there's no money? How does your vagina work?
How does it receive?
I remember one time this guy had asked him for money and he told me some sad story, and then after he gave me the sad story, he tried to have sex with me. And literally, my vagina closed. It was like this. And he there fighting, trying to get in. And I was like, hey, oh, my boy, you know, she should not respond to you. Right. She just dry. Right. So why are you moist and the man not giving you the money? I think it's like I'm learning my body. Okay.
All over again.
What is that about?
I don't know.
How do you love without money?
That's another topic for
another day. But yeah, so that was the money thing. You have any more scenarios? I like that scenario.
You like that one?
I liked it.
Okay, we think of another one.
Y'all have any scenarios?
Let's say you're in a relationship established, right? And, okay, I'm going to paint a picture for you. So let's say you're in a relationship. You've been together for a year.
I'm taking it. That's not a good scenario.
Yeah, that's really working if you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to just take it.
I can't even make up one because I don't really know of one.
Y'all have any?
If you're in an established relationship.
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Like if you're faster than your man.
What do you mean faster?
You're faster than him, you're more mature than him, you know more.
He shouldn't be your man.
That's what I'm saying, but imagine like this is the person that always gives you that 1,000, but at the end of the day, they have like little problems. If you could go out and you could do stuff, and he's not like that. Like he'll give you that 1,000, but in the same time, if you're doing productive things with that 1,000, he's like, you should be a girl. Like men who really deserve to be with a fuck girl.
Oh, you know what that is? It sounds as if
Repeat the question for the people that didn't hear.
So what she's basically saying is men that like bad treatment. So men that deserve to be with a fuck girl. So he'll give you $1,000 for a pair of sneakers, but he won't give you $1,000 towards your business without thinking twice, right?
Okay.
So how do you deal with men like that? The problem is with us women, that's our fault because we start to treat them good. And men don't like good treatment. They don't like it. It makes them so uncomfortable. It makes them uncomfortable. And it's not like 98.3% of men.
A large percentage. Yeah. A large percentage.
Not all. 98.3 don't like good treatment. So they want to be a chase. They want to have something to show for what their money did. So if they buy you a sneakers, they could say, yo, look, I buy my girl a shoes. You could see the shoes. He could see
the investment.
See the investment. Where investing in your business is too long term for him. So that's the person that you just continuously ask for money for shoes and bags. And you know what? The woman that fucked my husband, she taught me, every man has a number. So there's the $40 guy, there's a $100 guy, there's a $500 guy, there's a $1,000 guy.
true.
Every man has a number on how much to ask for. And once you figure out what your man's number is, he'll always give that to you, no problem. So that's why.
School's in session, bitches. School's in session. Where's Marky at?
Where's Marky? You know I called Marky when I was in Jamaica too. Like, I don't know what
You told me. You told you to go to the bar.
He said, go to the bar, pick up a big man.
Marky is a whore. I love it.
He said, bitch, why you crying?
Right. Go to the bar and get a new one.
Go get a new one.
Fuck
They're
these niggas.
everywhere.
These niggas is for everybody.
Man Clown Day is done.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That was good.
That was good.
Big ups to Wendy and Danny Glover. And J-Lo.
And I hope we brought a little bit more clarity on how to ask for money. That's such an important thing to
And
know.
if you ever you need follow-up questions or listen, feel free to email us.
Yes.
fashionandfuckboys@gmail.com without the U.
Yes.
Fashionandfuckboys without the U on Instagram. Hit us in the DM.
Slide in our DMs.
Feel free
Fashion
to
and
comment
Fuckboys in our
questions
Twitter.
or topics you think we should discuss.
That's true.
We need your feedback, guys.
Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube page.
Yeah.
Make sure you
Watch
watch.
2-3 times if you have to.
Thank you.
Make up an email, sign in again, and watch it.
Yes, get our subscribers up. Make sure you shop on our website, thefashionaddicts.com.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Got some spring shit coming your way.
hello.
Now that Carrie's back, she's gonna be the model.
Yes, we're gonna do a photo shoot with
gonna
our
do a photo shoot with Carrie.
Carrie's back.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was exciting. And Joe Marie.
Yeah.
I don't think Joe Marie been. We gotta put Joe Marie on the spot.
You've been very funny with your support. It's very topsy-turvy, and when you want to come around, you come around.
She's not
You
committed.
here tonight. You here tonight.
Let's see if she's here next week.
Yeah, we blowing you up.
We blowing you up.
And this is our family.
Yes.
This is our family.
Blood.
Okay.
We're not a play cousin.
Exactly.
First cousin.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, and of course, last but never least, S.STREET Media.
We love you.
We love you. Bye, guys. See you next